Hey there, Helldivers. Here's a quick summary of the video of the interview with John Pilestedt. Sorry if I'm butchering that. This is going to be in a dot point and conversation summary format. Helldivers 2 as a long-term platform. The team sees the game as something that will keep growing rather than being replaced quickly by a sequel. Ideas are framed as sequel-level expansions instead of a hard reset. Larger scale missions and player count upgrades. Concepts like 8-player missions and bigger maps are discussed as ways to increase a sense of galactic scale and cooperation, especially between multiple squads in the same operation. This can be done by merging two different squads together within the same mission, by deploying them to the same area, and patching the two matches together seamlessly. Galactic War as the core fantasy. Many future features are judged whether they strengthen the feeling of a massive shared war where player actions matter beyond a single mission. How feedback is prioritized. Arrowhead works with separate specialized teams, so not every issue can be tackled at once. Feedback is weighed alongside telemetry and resource limits to choose what affects the most players. Chaos versus frustration. The studio tries to preserve Helldivers' chaotic fun while avoiding changes that push parts of the community into frustration. Any balance change risks upsetting one group to please another. Performance and stability focus. The team admits recent updates pushed content too fast without enough polish. Right now, stability and performance take priority over adding new systems. Reality of future requests. Some popular ideas sound simple but require deep engine or world changes. Flying vehicles are an example of something far more complex than it appears. Core gameplay first, big systems later. Rather than adding totally new mechanics, the focus is on increasing mission variety and surprise within the existing gameplay loop to improve replayability. High-end challenge design. Harder difficulties are planned, but not through health buffs or enemy spam. The goal is more complexity, coordination, and unknown variables. Dynamic mission disruption. The team is interested in missions that change mid-operation, forcing players to adapt instead of following a predictable checklist. Vehicles and customization limits. Mech and vehicle customization is designed internally, but early design decisions and technical constraints make it difficult without reworking existing systems. Ship modules and progression. Ship upgrades were originally more ambitious. Future ideas lean toward horizontal choices where players specialize instead of endlessly upgrading everything. Live service technical debt. Rapid updates and new platforms create growing technical complexity. The team compares it to racing close to the edge to stay competitive. Community positivity. Despite ups and downs, the developers are surprised by how forgiving and supportive the community can be when changes land well. Cross-platform integration. Xbox players were welcomed quickly, helping reinforce a unified community and soft-ending platform rivalry. Community-generated content. Memes, clips, and stories are valued, but bringing them into the game officially is technically demanding and not yet feasible. Game Master expansion. There is a strong internal desire to give Game Masters more control over major orders and events, with ongoing internal initiatives to support that. Lore and historical records. A Galactic War history and lore compendium were planned but paused. They are seen as valuable but lower priority than gameplay content. Difficulty contribution and liberation. Liberation is primarily driven by mission difficulty and completion quality, reinforcing high-risk, high-reward play. Quality of life features. Things like loadout presets are strongly desired and acknowledged as impactful, but often delayed due to focus on core systems and content delivery. And that's a basic summary of the entire 30-minute video, all compacted down into about 4 minutes. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.